Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
지금까지의 이야기 잘 봤다. 잘 사운드도 좋아. 조왕.
We're here. Let's go.
리빌레이션 이제 마지막 장면에서 다시 시작하는 것 같습니다.
In another moment, down went Alice after it. never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
어. 데스몬드 살이 좀 많이 빠진 것 같네.
I think we're here.
이런 게 바닥에 떨어져 있네. 아, 이게 리벨레이션 때 차원 몸인가 그런 거랑 비슷한 거구나.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
표시된 위치로 이동하세요. 가자.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
살짝 방정 맞아진 것 같기도 하고 움직임이. 포도 피자님 어서 오세요. 반갑습니다. 좀 부드럽긴 하다.
Rerun your way through this little obstacle
장애물
course.
코스를 통과해보죠. 와, 어? 전에 뛰어서 그런가? 아, 맞다.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
왼쪽
All
상단에
right, Desmond.
글자에
Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the two
목표.
Templars.
공중암살. 하. 점프.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
그냥 점프하라고? 도약합니다. 아니다. 오케이, 뛰어. 확실히 점프력이 좋아진 것 같긴 한데.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
뛰기. 아, 지금 안 되는구나.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
마스터
Where
버치.
shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
치명적인 오페라. 임무 시작.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
필요 없어. 그래. 새로운 이메일을 받았습니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seat.
좌석을 찾으세요. 왕립극장. 와우.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
지나갈게요. 다리 좀 넣어주세요.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
V를 눌러 메뉴 황금색 목표를 찾으세요. 저기구나.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
인적이 없는 곳을 찾아 올라가세요. 인적이 없는 곳. 실례합니다.
So sorry. My apologies.
Lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him. 4-time gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation.
누가 쳐다보고 있었는데? 아닌가? 이거 너무 티나지 않나? 이렇게 가면? 반대쪽에서 다 쳐다볼 것 같은데? 됐다. 무대 뒤로 이동하세요. 마우스를 왼쪽 또는 오른쪽으로 움직여 표면각을 유지합니다. 경사각을 유지합니다. 다시. 왜 자꾸 빼냐? 왜 자꾸 빼? 또 어떻게 하는 거야 이거? 표면격을 유지합니다. 마우스바를 연타요. 뭐야? 옆으로.
Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, for it is a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution.
오케이, 다 왔다.
Against next session. I hate a lady.
Hey, Ethan. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
공연장을 빠져나오라. 뭐야? 왜?
Come, please.
That man there. Seize him.
Huh?
I've done no wrong. I searched any weapons.
I beg your pardon. No pushing, please.
비키세요. 난 여길 빠져나가야겠습니다.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
시체를 발견한 거였구만. 그런 건가?
Order. We must have order. Imbecile.
뛰지 못하네.
Where are you going?
I'm searching on here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
거의 말이 끝나기도 전에 말하는 것 같은데.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harris.